All right, hi everybody. For topic F, we're going to be learning the division algorithm. And we're going to be using this technique, this estimate, solve, and check technique. And starting off with estimation, your kids are going to be doing the same thing that they've been practicing for a couple weeks now. But with a problem like 70 divided by 30, they're going to be looking at this divisor, 30. And using their math facts, they're going to be thinking about whether or not 70 is a multiple of 3, or if 70 is, or if 7 in particular is divisible by 3. If it's not, they're going to round this up or down until they find something that is close and that is divisible by 3. So in this case, we would round 70 down to 60, and 60 divided by 30 is what we would make that. We would divide both sides by 10. And 6 divided by 3 is 2. Then we would just think, is that reasonable? Is that a reasonable estimation? Would 30 actually fit inside of 70 2 times? And the answer is yes, with a little left over. Then what we would do is we would move over to the solve portion. We would use the standard algorithm, 70 divided by 30, and we'd use our estimation as a starting point for the division. So we would multiply 30 by 2, which would start us off with 60. So 30 goes into 72 times. 2 times 30 is 60. Subtract 60 from 70, I have 10. And so my answer would be 2, remainder 10. Now, I check. 2 times 30, or the quotient, times the divisor, equals 60. I add whatever's left over, the remaining amount. And my answer is 70. I check that back to the original dividend, and it fits. All right. Moving on to, now for a harder problem. Let's do 572 divided by 90. 90 works. Good divisor for estimating. It's a nice round number. It's a multiple of 10. Now, we're going to think about our multiplication facts, our math facts. We're going to try and figure out what's a multiple of 9 that we could round this to for an estimated product, or estimated quotient. So we think about our multiplication facts. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. Then 27, 36, 9 times 5 is 45, 9 times 6 is 54. 54, all right, so the 57 is going to be replaced with 54, and we fill out the ones place with a 0, and 54 is a multiple of 9, 90 stays the same. And now, if I divide both of those by 10, I have 54 divided by 9. My answer is going to be 6. Now again, this is a jumping off point for doing the actual algorithm. So, now to solve it using the standard algorithm. 572 divided by 90. I know because I estimated that my starting point is multiplying 90 by 6. So, 6 times 90 is going to be 540. Subtract that from 572, I get 2, and 32. Now, that's my remainder. I'm going to go to the next step, which is to check it. I'm multiplying the quotient by the divisor, 90 times 6, and that equals 540. And then I add to that the remainder, which is 32. And I have 572. I check that back with my original problem. Everything looks good. And I can also see that the checking process is reflected in the actual algorithm.